All right, guys. So tell me what you got going on in your business. What's a challenge for you? What's a question you have for me? What's something that's working?
All right. Well, so I got my first listing under my belt. Got my 19 offers on it. Got my first buyer, and then fell apart, and then jumped into a second one. So a lot of firsts there. I got an investor I've been working with that does a lease to own program. Got my first buyer under contract with them 2 days ago. And I actually started filming videos, which I've been struggling with, I don't know, just doing it. I don't know. I say I'm not afraid of it, but I haven't been able to bring myself to do it. So I made a 15-minute long rambling video, and now I've got my video guys chopping it up and turning it into something useful. So good week that I've had.
Does anybody else challenge with doing video? John does. Shadrach does. Can I let you guys in a little secret?
Please.
That's the way the rest of us perceive you. Same. So if you're uncomfortable doing video, that's the way the rest of the world sees you. So get over it, because and I'm very, very serious when I say that. Like, when you're talking, like right now, you're not self-conscious, right? You know, like it's no big deal. And so so with the video is the same thing. The easiest way to do a video is it's just simply to have a conversation, right? Like, what's a video that you've done most recently, Brian?
Well, so I sat down to do a monthly market report. Here's what's happening.
Okay.
Things are nuts, right? But that's where I started down. I sat down, this could be a 60-second video, and then I started having that conversation that you're talking about. Like, I thought I had nothing to say. Turns out I had a lot to say. So.
That's okay. You do want to about 3.5 minutes is sort of where you lose them, right? But there is purpose for 15-minute videos. You just have to, it just has a different purpose. So you could perhaps even like tag that 15-minute video with another couple 15-minute videos and put it together as a webinar.
Okay. Oh, cool.
You could position it as a more of an informational type deeper dive, because you could perhaps do 2 or 3 like 2-minute videos. If you want to know more, check this video out. And anybody who watch the longer video to the end is going to be a really qualified prospect. So make sure you got a call to action on how somebody can get to you.
Okay. Well, so my thinking was I finally set up the recorder, and I actually was filming. So I might as well just keep on talking, and then, we could chop it up and make 5 or 6 different videos out of it. And then,
perfect.
I can do that once a week, and it doesn't matter. We could throw away anything that just doesn't work, and the rest of it, we can start building a library real quick.
Yeah. Fantastic. Good job. Good job. And was it really 19 offers?
Yeah, really 19 offers. But I mean, it was a $250,000 house where the average price point is close to $400,000. So I was shocked I only got 19. I was disappointed I didn't get any cash offers. I mean, it's a very disappointing day for me and my sellers. So.
What else you guys got? Who has a question? Who has the next question for me?
All right.
All right.
I can ask a question. I know I've been hearing Virginia has very low inventory.
Yeah.
So what do you think about next year or two? Is going to be any improvement on that?
Improvement? Yeah. So in Virginia, and this may not be relevant to Brian, but there's probably something that you can pull out of this in one way or another. In Virginia, what we're seeing is that we're seeing the pockets around Crystal City and Old Town Alexandria are already increasing in inventory. Oh. So there's unique, and so this is would be useful, I think, to Brian as well, is that each marketplace has unique things that are that you have to sort of look underneath the covers to find. So for this, what happened in January 2018, Amazon had announced that they're going to do their second headquarters in Northern Virginia. When that happened, there was about 35% less sellers that placed themselves on the market. Hello, Frank Dixon. Welcome. Please put on your video. I'd love to see your beautiful face. And so what happened was there was about 35% less sellers placed their properties on the market. Excuse me, through all of 2018 and all of 2019. Most specifically in the areas closest to Crystal City, where Amazon 2 is going to. We had expected March of 2020 for the market to sort of shake itself out and for the inventory to increase. Well, what we didn't expect was a pandemic. So instead of the inventory increasing, what happened was the inventory decreased another 35%.
Wow.
So I had thought that the marketplace would sort of balance out around March of this past year. March, April, and May of 2020, there was no buyers or sellers. June of 2020, what happened at June of 2020 was that the buyers started to buy, the sellers stayed down. So you had June all the way until today in many parts of Northern Virginia where the market is still down. However, in pockets that were impacted during those 2 years of Amazon, we're starting to see those markets increase. In fact, in 22312, there's 160% more inventory on the market year over year.
Wow.
Most other places, there's 50% as much inventory year over year. So it definitely depends on your local, the local municipality. That's a very long-winded answer that I shared because many of you are here in the same marketplace. So I thought it'd be useful for me to do a little bit of a deeper dive into that, and then also demonstrate to you why it's important to be able to know this knowledge, because if you have that communication with a seller or a buyer, they will never question whether you know what the heck you're talking about.
Yeah.
The more that you know about the market, and what's impacting the market, and what's happened over the last, I could have that conversation all the way to 2006, really all the way to 2000. I could backtrack the last 21 years in the marketplace and tell you exactly what happened when it happened. Now, I don't often do that, right? But I'll take snippets if I know that it's going to be useful to the conversation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.